recruited into the Ghana Immigration Service, 4,000 into the Ghana Police Service, 2,000 into the Ghana National Fire Service, 1,500 into the Ghana Prison Service, and 500 into the Narcotics Control Commission. It further said, since, and I am quoting it, since this is a backlog, the Ministry of Interior is going to work with, there will be no advertisement in the national dailies calling on qualified applicants to apply to join the security service. I want to take that again. And this is a quote in the Chronicle newspaper. Since this is a backlog, the Ministry of Interior is going to work with, there will be no advertisement in the national dailies calling on qualified applicants to apply to join the security services, unquote. The NDC minority is shockingly alarmed at the said publication and takes strong exception to the government's planned irregular recruitment into the country's security services ahead of the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. It will be recalled that the NDC minority raised concerns about similar secret recruitment of the MPP foot soldiers, including its tax, into the security services as part of its election rigging machine for the 2020 general elections. These irregular recruitments are characterized by procedural breaches and nepotism. On the 20th of May this year, the Minority Caucus addressed a press conference in Parliament and called on government's recruitment of MPP tax into the security services. At that press conference, the minority raised several concerns over the propriety of the clandestine recruitment, procedural breaches, nepotism, lack of transparency and fairness, and the implications for the peace and stability of our country ahead of the crucial general elections. We then highlighted credible information suggesting that the ruling MPP government was manipulating recruitment processes to favor its parliamentary candidates with 30 slots allocated to each of them for the various security services, including the police service, the immigration service, the fire service, and the prison service. The news report that there will be no advertisement for qualified persons to apply because the government was recruiting from a backlog of previous applicants is disingenuous and untenable. How does the clearing of this so-called backlog ensure that persons who might have exceeded the cutoff age for recruitment or may have developed certain health-related issues are not recruited into the security services? Since when did the government block recruitment into the security services by restricting access for only a select group in the name of so-called backlog? Since when did that happen? Why is the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government obsessed with opaqueness and the politicization and bastardization of strategic state institutions? For the records, there is no backlog to be recruited into the security services. And I'm going to give you evidence why there cannot be any backlog. This is borne out by the 7th of July 2023 press release issued by the Public Affairs Directly of the Police Headquarters, signed by Assistant Commissioner of Police Grace Ansa Akrofi, under the heading Police Conclude its 2021-2022 recruitment exercise. It said in a two-page statement as follows, and I quote, "The Ghana Police Service brings to an end its 2021-2022 recruitment process with an invitation to the last batch of successful candidates to report for medical screening and training. We wish all candidates well as they begin the process of becoming part of our noble institution charged with the constitutional mandate of maintaining law and order in our country, unquote. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the real report from the police here. I mean, that is a press conference by the Ghana Police Service telling us that they've concluded all backlog of 2021. So where is this backlog coming from? The press release exposes the dishonesty on the part of those who are forcing the false backlog narrative down the throat of the good people of Ghana. We therefore call on the Minister of Interior to immediately advertise and subject any planned recruitment into the security services to the established and time-honored transparent processes. The Minister of Interior to stop the current planned 11,000 recruitment, this opaque secret recruitment, so-called backlog recruitment, and open the process up and allow the people of Ghana to go through the normal processes. That's what we are calling for. The Minister of Interior, the minority leader, dared him. We never got anything back. So please, we are very serious about what we are talking about. And we are not speaking for ourselves. Don't let us trivialize this matter to member of parliament. It goes to the core of the stability and security of our country. And it's a very serious matter. And I'll allow my colleague to come in.
Okay, so thank you, Leader. I think the matter is simple and straightforward. We are not opposed to the recruitment of security personnel into the agencies under the Ministry of the Interior. All the leader has sought to say is that the attempt to recruit from the so-called backlog is illegal, it's unconstitutional, it is discriminatory, and ought not to be pursued. And he has demonstrated why there is no such backlog from a press release issued by the police service at the end of the 2021-2022 recruitment exercise. So, backlog is nothing but a creation of this government, the MPP government, in order to allow for an equal access in terms of recruitment into our security agencies. And he has demonstrated once again how dangerous that move is. It portends grave danger for our national